Hi, this is Walter Campsite live from Vacation Bible School.
I've been working in the coal mine.
Psst. Charlie! Charlie!
All the livelong day.
Charlie!
I've been working in the coal mine.
Charlie! Charlie, some kids are here to see you!
Oh, hey kids. I didn't see you there with all the coal dust and everything. I've just been singing as I work. My name is Charlie and I'm a coal miner.
My daddy was a coal miner and his daddy was a coal miner too. You know what? Every man in my family, as far back as anyone remembers, has been a coal miner.
It didn't used to be this bad down here. Since the new manager took over, things have gotten a lot worse. You know what? A long time ago, my great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy used to manage this here mine. And his name was Joey, and boy, did everybody love him. My parents told me about Joey, and their parents had told me about him, and I guess their parents before them had told me about Joey, so I can almost see it like I was there. This whole town ran out of food for 7 years, but God had already told that Joey wasn't going to have any food. So Joey had to take some food from the years before and put it back so he had something to eat during the 7 bad years. Even the kids had to help take the food. So Joey was a great boss. He knew how to make people help themselves so everybody would have enough to eat. But Joey's been gone for a long time now. In fact, he's been gone so long nobody except our family even remembers him. Now instead of our family running this mine and getting paid a lot to do so, we have to work in it.
You know the bad part? I don't even mind hard work, and boy do we work hard in here. I've seen guys fall asleep in here and wake up later only to start working again. But that's not even the bad part. The bad part is that our bosses are so mean. They call us ugly names, and they even yell at us and hit us to make us work harder.
No one should be treated like that. We need help. And that's the worst of the whole bunch. His name is Moe, and he's actually a cousin of mine. He doesn't know it yet, but that doesn't change anything. When Moe was a baby, his mom put him outside the manager's office. The manager's daughter found him. So she was so happy that she had a baby that she sang a song. The manager's daughter raised him like he was her own son. He had everything. When he was a little kid, he had all the best toys, and everyone wanted to be his friend. He doesn't have to work down here in the mine with the rest of us. I bet he's never sweated a day in his life. He's probably never had to lift anything or do any hard work. Meanwhile, I'm down here in the mines working night and day.
It wasn't too long until something happened to Moe.
Oh no!
Was it an iguana accident?
I bet it was an iguana.
They're really bad out west.
Nope, it wasn't an iguana. He learned that the people working in the mines so hard were his family, and he couldn't stand to watch them be yelled at anymore. Every time one of them was called an ugly name, it hurt Moe more and more. One day he couldn't stand it anymore, so when he saw one of the workers getting yelled at, he ran over and yelled at the guy who was yelling at his cousin and beat him up.
Yeah, it's not nice to yell at people.
Yeah, don't yell at people unless they're making your family work in a coal mine or being really, really mean to them, right?
Right.
What Moe had done was against the law, and he knew that everybody would start looking for him because of what he had done, so he ran away. And he ran until he was sure no one could find him. He made a really nice life there. He found a nice woman and married her, and they had a family. The family resemblance was striking.
They were happy until one day when Moe was out taking care of some business. He met God.
God told him that he would be going back to the coal mining town and that Moe would be the one to make the manager let all the coal miners leave the coal mine and even the town.
Moe wasn't so sure about this, but he knew that God would help him the entire way there, so he went.
It took a whole heap of convincing, but Moe finally talked to the coal mine manager into letting all his workers go. Let's go back and see if we can find Charlie.
Oh, hey kids, it's been a long time since I've seen you cowpokes. Things have changed quite a bit since the first time I met you.
You remember Moe? Well, he came back to town and he told the manager, "Let my people go." Now the manager didn't like it none, and it took a lot of convincing, but he finally shut down the mine and told us all to get out and go with Moe.
We're leaving this town now. You want to hear something weird? Everybody in this town is giving us all the nicest stuff as we leave. We're not asking for anything, but they're just throwing it in our wagons and we're leaving.
Moe led Charlie and his entire family out of the town. Now that might not seem like a lot of people, but you don't understand how big Charlie's family is. The line of people leaving the town went on for miles. Everything was going great. People were laughing and talking and telling funny jokes.
I feel like something bad's about to happen.
Yeah, like a herd of dinosaurs about to come up and scare everyone.
That wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Can I finish telling the story now?
Are there dinosaurs?
There aren't any dinosaurs in Moe's story.
But something bad is about to happen, isn't it?
You'll have to listen to the rest of the story to find out. Moe's family looks behind them and sees that the coal mine manager has sent a whole lot of men to take them back to the mine and make them work again. He had changed his mind. He wasn't letting Moe's family leave after all. So Moe, Charlie, and all the family started running.
God will take care of us.
Moe is right. God has always taken care of his people. God took care of Moe's family by putting Joey in charge of the mine a long time ago. He took care of them by giving them lots of food, and then he took care of them by telling Joey that they weren't going to have food for 7 years, so they needed to keep some food back. God has taken care of them all through the bad years in the mine and made their family so big. When Joey first came to this town, their family was pretty small. Now they could fill up a football stadium with their family. God has taken care of them even today when the townspeople gave them all of their nicest things. He's not going to let them down now. Let's watch to see how God takes care of his people.
Moe runs to the red ocean, but as his feet hit the water pushes up on either side. I'm not sure Moe ever noticed it, because he kept running and shouting for his family to follow him. God had made a path for Moe and his family to follow, and this path went right through the red ocean. You might be asking yourself, what happened to the coal mine manager's army? Well, they followed Moe and his family along the path God had made in the red ocean. But to keep Moe and his family safe, God made the water come crashing down on the army as soon as Moe and his family were safe on the other side.